Heya folks, it's your local big buff dragon lady, and here today I am going to talk about a convention with a video. Now disclaimer, I know some of the footage was kinda shaky and subpar, but forgive me, I was super awkward at this convention and not so seasoned on the camera handling. I kind of want to talk about my experience at this very convention though, like sort of like a shitty Yelp review, but nicer and interesting hopefully. So first off, I will say this con was very nice, but very small. So small that the whole thing took place inside of a hotel, and I don't mean to say it like it's a bad thing, but holy cow, I think I went up and down the stairs to like get around about 20 times and spent a third of the convention in the stairwell. It seems the con is very local driven, and a lot of the people attending are people who come each and every year. It's very nice to see that sort of community, but personally I kind of felt like a sore thumb out in the open, especially because like I had really normal looking clothes and I forgot my lanyard with all my badges at home, so that kind of sucked, and I looked like a total normie, like a fucking news reporter or something coming to photograph furries, so that's why I was like especially super self-conscious, being like a total creep, and yeah. But anyways, there's that, and then I want to talk about the dealer's den and the artist alley. I didn't get footage of what was inside the dealer's den, but I took a really shitty shaky clip of me sauntering through the artist alley. It's the hallway leading up to the dealer's den and kinda cute, though I will note a lot of the tables seemed empty in there. Their dealer's den was really nice though, and had a pretty good mix of different things and stuff to sell. I saw one person who I recognized and was able to chat them up for a bit. I think one of the funnest part of the convention, aside from seeing like big huge fluffy animals walk around, was going into the game room. They had set up some pretty awesome stuff like VR games, Guitar Hero, Super Smash Bros, and Forza with the wheel setup. I haven't had any cool realistic racing games to play since Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 2, so I was super amped to play that, especially after hearing the whole setup was about like $1,000 to just get like the wheel and the pedal. So yeah. I feel if they expanded on that room though, it could definitely be a cool part of the convention, like what they do at MagFest. They have that ginormous arcade room that you guys can like pick out a game to play and just set up at a random console, and it's super fun. I played Katamari Damacy while I was at MagFest, and that was super cool. Plus they had really exclusive like indie games. I think like my favorite part of MagFest, not to get sidetracked off it furthermore, was Baby Castle, because they had so many cool things there and it was so much fun. So I'm not sure if this con wants to invest in expanding or becoming a bigger thing, but I feel it's something that's for local people. Like, it feels like a bigger, like, fur meet than a convention, in all honesty, and it's like a convention you should go to with friends. I hope I don't sound mean saying this, but the con was very lackluster for me personally, and not very interesting due to its size. It took about 20 minutes to make 2 laps in the dealer's den and finish shopping while I waited hours for artists to set up in the artist alley. I definitely feel that if the convention was to move to like a bigger hotel and or con space to provide like bigger assortment of dealers and artists, it could most likely draw in a bigger crowd. But like again, I'm not sure if that's what these people want to do. They seem to have a lot of history from the looks of it, and the convention is run by very cheery and kind people. I think that's the one thing I appreciated the most about this con, is that the staff were super helpful and willing to partake in shenanigans, as well as being very upbeat and nice people. Like, near the end, I couldn't get into the dance-off thing, whatever it's called, like Floor Wars or something, and it was because I was late and I was just meandering around and I didn't know what to do, so I heard a lot of music and like the dance floor area, and I was just like, hey, come on, get in. They're just like, oh, we're already at max capacity. I know it's very exciting, but like, we can't let anybody else in. And I'm just like, oh, darn it. And the person watching the door and being sort of like a bouncer was just like, you know what, I'll let you in. Wink, wink, don't tell anybody, but here you go. And I was able to get some cool footage because he let me in, so I was really, really happy about that. And a lot of the staff were like that, and it was really nice to see that. Like, with other conventions that are bigger, I feel that kind of magic disappears because they have to watch over so many people. But with these people, like, they were super nice, they were super helpful, and they romped around with fursuiters and stuff, and that was really cool. The person hosting the Floor Wars was also super cool and very cheery and seemed super nice, so I really liked that. I just wish there was a little bit more to do and maybe give the con an upgrade. Like, the hotel they were hosting the convention at was super beat up. Like, it was slightly boarded up on one side and tucked away into a shady corner of the highway. When my brother pulled into the parking lot to drop me off, I was just like, this can't be it. Are we not at a convention center? It's a hotel. The refreshments and stuff were nice, except for the Starbucks. The Starbucks in the hotel isn't a real one, and it made me a very yucky strawberry cream frap, and I didn't appreciate. I like slurped down like a fourth of the frappuccino, and then I tossed the rest because it was not so great. The free strawberry smoothie that the hotel provided, though, was much better, so I drank that instead. I'm kind of a dumbass, so I couldn't figure out the whole restaurant situation in there, too. They had, like, a restaurant right next to the Starbucks, but I didn't know how that was operating, so I just ended up Uber ordering some pho and having it delivered to the hotel, and then I sat down inside the restaurant and ate the whole thing. But yeah, in the end, the convention is really nice, but I would super highly recommend that you come with friends or are dealing at the place. The community is filled with warm-hearted veterans who are neat and organized, and I definitely want to see this convention become a bigger thing, especially in the Maryland area. There's a lot of furries in Orlando, and that was really cool, and I really miss that. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope to do these sort of con review vids as I go to convention spaces. I definitely want to break out of being awkward with the camera and to be able to take fun videos of my friends romping around in suit and stuff, so I hope you guys look forward to seeing that in the future. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day and take care. Bye-bye!